What is going on today, guys? My name is Ryan, and today I'm going to be doing a follow-up video on my 1927 Thompson A1 made by Auto Ordnance. Now, I made a video on this gun probably getting close to 5 years ago when I bought the gun. I did a video of it, and here it is about 5 years later. And I figured I would do another video, kind of a follow up video of what I think about the gun. Have I had any major issues? Would I still recommend you buying the gun? And do I regret selling the gun? So, I'm sorry, do I regret buying the gun? So, um, without further ado, I guess let's get into it. So, I definitely don't regret buying this gun. It's a blast to shoot. When you go to the gun range, people want to see it. They want to look at. They want to shoot it. Then it just gets people's attention, and they like to talk about the gun. And where did you get it? Is it the real one? Is this full auto? And it's like, no, it's not full auto, but it's as close as you're gonna get to full auto. And but yeah, I really do enjoy shooting the gun. I will never, hopefully, ever have to sell this gun. Hopefully, never have to get rid of it. Um, and really haven't had many major issues with this gun. Now, as far as if you're interested in buying this gun, things to look out for, or just things for general information. This gun does weigh 13 pounds as you see it. Now, if you get this version, the 1927 version. You can get the 50 round drum. If you add in the 50 round drum to the gun, fully loaded, then the gun weighs 15 pounds. So it is a pretty heavy gun, but the gun is a tack driver. I mean, I got a Henry lever action 22, and this gun is a tack driver. I will say that. It's very accurate, very heavy design, very well designed gun. They're made in the United States, so I have no complaints on that. Other than that, it's a pretty solid gun. I have had a few minor issues with the gun, nothing too major. For instance, again, if you get the 1927 model and you get the 50 round drum, this thing right here, this is the third hand. I don't know if I'll be able to, I'm using my phone here. There we go. So this is called the third hand. Now, when I bought this gun, it did not come with this. I had to get on Auto Ordnance's website to buy this. And it's called the third hand, and it earned that name because in order to get this drum out of the gun, you need three hands to do that. And you really need a third hand, even putting the drum in, but you could do it with two hands, but getting it out, it's about near impossible, because there's no way you're going to get your finger up through this hole here. So this is a special machined tool that Auto Ordnance makes. Goes in there, and what it does is right in there, when you pull your bolt back, this lever here has to latch up to hold your bolt back. So that way you can get your drum out and get your drum in. So, but what I've had happened is while I'm shooting, this thing will fall out. And I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, you just pick it up and put it back in. I mean, the drum's not going to fall out. But it's still, though, it's a minor problem. I don't know if it's a gun problem or if it's this tool problem. I'm not really sure, but it's not a really big deal to me. It doesn't happen every single time. Now, probably the biggest and the biggest problem I've had with this gun, and it was my fault, was I accidentally bought hollow points for this gun one time, and that was miserable. Do not shoot hollow points through this gun. Only shoot full metal jacket. two 30 grain rounds through this gun. That's what Auto Ordnance recommends, and you will save yourself a lot of trouble. I had a bunch of problems. I barely shot. I think I maybe got 5 rounds out of this drum. I mean, my gun was jamming. It wasn't cycling. It was terrible. So save yourself a lot of headache and aggravation, and do not buy hollow points. And if you can't, and if that's all the store has, don't buy them. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to shoot your gun. You'll save yourself some money and a whole lot of aggravation. So just don't buy them. But other than that, I haven't had any issues with the gun, really. The gun still holds its value very well. So I think too, if you buy one, the gun holds their value very well, I think. Now, would I buy this gun over an AR-15? I would buy an AR-15 before I would buy this gun. Just because the AR-15 is going to be more reliable. It's going to be lighter. It's going to be easier to disassemble. It's going to be easier to clean and maintain. And parts are more available. For instance, I want to get the 30-round magazine, the 30-round stick for this gun. And Auto Ordnance is completely sold out of the 30-round stick magazine. So if they're sold out of a 30-round stick, I mean, how are their parts? If something internally went bad, am I going to be able to get parts for this thing? So, like I said, that's why, me personally, if you don't have an AR-15, I would buy an AR-15 first and then buy one of these. But again, that's your preference. That's just my suggestion. Take it for what it's worth. But disassembling the gun is pretty easy. It's kind of considered a military gun, so military guns have to be pretty easy to take apart and field strip, and this one is. But like I said, but it does take a while to clean it. I'm particular about how I clean my guns, and it does take a while for me to clean this gun, where my AR-15, it doesn't take me near the length of time to clean that as it does this gun. But other than that, folks, I really think that's about it for this Thompson here. Like I said, if you got an AR-15 and you're wanting to buy one of these, I'd go out and get one for sure. They're a blast to shoot. I have a lot of fun shooting this gun. I don't regret buying it. After 5 years, I still like looking at it. I still like shooting it. I just told you what minor problems I've had with the gun. It's nothing major. The ammo thing, that was all my fault. But other than that, it's about it. Plus, it comes in this violin case here, or guitar case, sorry. But so yeah, that adds to the cool factor too. But other than that, guys, I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave comments down below, and I'll answer them if I can. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching the video. Have a good one.